Hey guys, and welcome back. It's been a couple of weeks, months, I don't know. I haven't been doing videos. I haven't been doing a lot of anything. Unfortunately, my business got shut down by the council, and the reason for that is industrial noise pollution, as they deem it. And there's absolutely nothing I can do about it. It's in the legislation of the local council that we live under, and that's it. There's not much I can really do. I can apply for a permit to run your business from home. It costs $9,800 and something dollars. It's effectively 10 grand to submit the application. Now, if you don't get, so it's basically like a building approval. If your neighbours or whatever don't agree with it, they knock it back and you lose your 10 grand essentially. They've made it really, really hard to run a business from home. But that was really hard for me to swallow. I felt really, really, I was upset about it, of course, depressed, all the other stuff that comes with it. And basically I've gone back to work, been doing my thing again, driving machinery, which has been great. I love my job, and I'll always be a plant operator, forever. So, anyway, guys, enough of the jibber jabber. I won't be able to manufacture parts from home anymore, so that's a bit of a pain in the ass. But I can work on my own car. So basically, you all know that I've broken a million gearboxes, and I've ordered a TTI 5-speed dog box, which is a sequential dog box, all the same sort of thing. The actual gearbox was rather cheap. Well, when I say cheap, in the grand scheme of things, it was cheap. TTI supplied me with a 5HD, I think it's called, XHD is the model. They're around 16,000 or whatever, plus you've got the shifter, which is another $1,000. You've got the throwout bearing, another $1,000. The adapter plate, another $1,200. It just adds and adds and adds and adds. And then it cost me another $2,600 or something for the import duties. And then I've had to get a new clutch. While I was at it, I put a new diff center in, so I've got a Eaton True Track in there now. So it probably cost me the best part of 25 grand or something at the moment. So spent a lot of money, and it all works for once. I'm just waiting for my tail shaft to turn up, which was another $1,000 odd or whatever to get my tail shaft made for the amount of horsepower and torque this thing makes. So I had to get one specifically made for that. So anyway, I'm going to give you guys a run through and show you what's going on. I shouldn't apologise, but I feel like I should for not bringing you guys videos. It was a bit of a rough time. My pop died as well. There was a whole heap of stuff that happened, and it just wasn't real good for me to make any videos at that time. So I do apologise for that, but I don't apologise for the way I felt. So anyway, guys, let's have a good look at this and see what's going on. Alright guys, so you see there's a new 3.5 inch exhaust as well, because I had some pretty serious back pressure issues. So I've gone a 3.5 inch. Inside here is the new True Track, this is the center. So I'm getting my tail shaft made, and you can see the big 3.5 inch big dog goes down to a little flex joint down here. I use the original mounts there. I do have my torch so I can show you a little bit better. Now, if you look at the back here, you'll see where all the magic happens here. We've got the reverse linkage, so that engages reverse gear, which everyone's asking what the second lever's for. It's to go backwards. And then you've got first to fifth on this side, which is controlled by that. It's also whole heap of other stuff going on in here. We had to make our own lines, so I ended up using some Teflon braid and a few bits and pieces to make all that jigger jagger work. There's a potentiometer just there. You can see this little weird looking thing. That tells it what gear it's in, and I'll show you on the display in a minute. But anyway, it's pretty simple. I used 3 little rubber jiggers. I don't even know what they're called. Bolted to the bottom of the flange, and then I'm welded to a bit of RHS, and then bolted up here. So yeah, that's basically how I mounted it. It's pretty conventional. You know, it's may or may not work. We don't know. It's all about giving it a crack. So anyway, you can see the gearbox is actually super small. They're literally half the size of a standard gearbox, if not smaller. And they've all, yeah, it's crazy. But I ended up using a automatic 3RZ bell housing, and they made me a an adapter to the Muncie pattern that they use. Yeah, and I made myself a little breather up there. It's pretty dodgy. I don't want to show you too much about that. But yeah, 3.5 inch all the way through now. Now the side. Pretty excited. It's gonna be nice and loud. The muffler I had in it before was literally half the size. So, well, the new one's half the size from the old one. Anyway, let's get it down and have a look. I'm not sure if I've actually showed you guys this, but this is the seat I got from Revolution Race Gear over there at Slacks Creek with a 6-point harness. It's a bloody good seat, I tell you. It's amazing. It really locks you in. It's really nice. Anyway, let's have a little gaze through all this stuff. So for the moment, I've put on this this gear knob. It's actually first to fifth H pattern. It's definitely not that now. So this is what you can see from the top, which is just that's reverse. But you got to push forward to engage. Yes, you got to push forward. Anyway, it's neutral now. I did set up this. This is actually unusual for me because any wiring I usually palm that straight off to Andrew, but being a Sunday and you know, trying to give things a go myself, I don't go on the gear because it's not, yeah, there's no rotation on the engine. I believe it will go on the reverse. Okay, I don't know what I've done there. Anyway, let's start it up. Oh. This is what happens when you have big cams and massive injectors. Anyway, you can see it's in neutral, which is 0. Engage the clutch, first gear. I don't actually have to. I can just pull the lever without touching the clutch. 4th gear, 5th gear, and then they put pressure on. 2nd, back down to 1st gear, back into neutral. To engage reverse, I need to yeah, there's reverse there. You can hear it. Typical sounding dog box, really noisy. But that's reverse. But can see underneath the car now, this would be rotating like crazy. I'll go back down the gears. They say to use the clutch on the downshift, makes it easier on it. But overall, I am absolutely stoked. All I have left to do is connect the tail shaft to the diff, and away she goes. Yeehaw! So that is it, guys, for another day. I think I'm gonna actually wash this car. It's filthy. I haven't washed it since last year, so what's that? Long time. Anyway, guys, I hope everyone's doing really, really well. Please, if you've got any questions on anything about this gearbox, hit me up in the comment section. I'm actually thinking about doing a Learn to Weld series. Now, I have the 3 challenge coming up in a couple of weeks. I think 5 weeks. The 14th of November, guys. So, if you've made it through this long in the video, I'd like to see you down at Queensland Raceway. The borders should be open after this whole Corona thing. So, yeah, come on down. Come and say hello. I'll be taking people out for joyrides in the Grey Beast. So yeah, don't be shy. Come down, say hello. Andrew will be there. A fair few other people will be there too. So it's gonna be pretty exciting. I'm coming, with another 100 and something horsepower and a gearbox that actually works this time. So I don't think I'll get first place. I'll leave that to the big dogs. But I'll have a crack. Anyway, guys, I hope you're all doing really well. Take care of yourself, and I'll catch up with you real soon.